We've only been friends for 1 year, but I feel like I've known you all my life. I remember the day we first met like it was yesterday. It was a beautiful fall day. The temperature was perfect. The sky was bright blue, and the leaves had changed into bright and beautiful fall colors. My house was too noisy, so I decided to take a walk and call my friend. Right as I'm about to hang up, I bumped into you. I'd never seen you around before, so we started to talk. You said that you had just moved in next door, and you must have noticed my Aerosmith shirt, since you suddenly unzipped your jacket and showed me that you were wearing the same one. I instantly turned on my favorite song, Dude Looks Like a Lady, and we started dancing and singing along. That day, my life was changed. I finally felt like I had someone in my life who I could share everything with, a true best friend. You know something? You and I have always had so much in common. I mean, you obsessed over cats just as much as I did, if not even more. Every time you came over to my house, you were always really excited to see my cats. Probably more excited than you were to see me. And my cats loved you, even more than they loved me. My cats were practically your cats. I mean, if they could choose an owner, they would have chose you. Of course, I would do the same thing if you owned a cat. Sadly, your father has allergies. You and I spent hours playing with my cats, throwing their toys around, petting them. You were the only person who I felt could fully understand my love for cats. But now that you're gone, I can barely look at my cats. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just can't do it. I remember those long days where we would play football in the backyard until our bodies gave out. It was just the two of us, as always. I always thought we were good, like professional football playing good. We always used our imagination, placing random football players all around the field that we had to dodge. Anyone watching us would have thought we were insane. And it didn't matter if people thought we were insane, since we always had so much fun playing the game. The best part is that we always won too, but maybe that's just because no one else was playing against us. After that, we'd always somehow still have enough energy to go on the swings for what seems like hours. It was always so relaxing and wonderful for us both, just being able to go back and forth on a swing and forget about the world. In moments like this, I felt like we could do anything. It was just me and you against the world. Oh, and who could forget those slumber parties we had? Well, I don't know if you could even call it a party since it was just the two of us, but I didn't need anyone else as long as I had you. To start off our sleepover, we'd watch a movie, and we'd always end up watching the same movie too. I mean, we probably watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 1,000 times. After that, we ended up playing a bunch of games, video games, card games, board games, you name it. Eventually, our energy would wear out, and we'd go to sleep sometime around 3 a.m. Or not at all. Now that I think about it, we really spent most of our time playing Sonic Speed Racing. Oops. I remember how you always told me about how much you loved birthdays, and then when mine came around, I really understood what you meant by that. I remember on my birthday, you ran up to me and gave me the biggest hug ever. You gave me a cupcake, and then you gave me my present. You gave me a gold locket, and it was perfect, something I would love and cherish forever. That locket means everything to me, and it has a special place in my heart just because you were the one that gave it to me. I wear it every single day, and every time I look at it, all I can think of is you. You made my birthday so special just by being there. Not to mention, that cupcake was delicious. I remember how anytime I'd have to film a media project, I'd get you to be my one and only actress. You were always so energetic and willing to do whatever I really wanted you to do. But of all the films we've made, I would have to say Forgotten was the best. It was a film we'd entered into a competition about a girl who went to bed and then woke up as someone else. We put a crazy strobe light in the middle and did a lot of fun stuff with voice modifiers, and it was truly a blast to make. Of course, we did need a few more actors in this film, but our scenes together were definitely the best. Last Halloween, we decided to dress up and go trick or treating together. The only problem was that neither one of us knew what we wanted to be. We went and looked at tons of costumes in the store, a soldier, Captain America, a Mexican, and a nerd, but none of them were quite what we wanted. Finally, we each found something we loved. I decided to be a Ninja Turtle, and you decided to be a panda. On Halloween, we went out trick-or-treating together and got enough candy to probably last us the whole year. Honestly, it only lasted us about one night. Definitely not one of our best decisions, but it's something I'll never forget. It was only about a week ago when you gave me my partners in crime bracelet. You just came to me one day and handed it to me, telling me it was our 1 year friendiversary. You and I both know that it's more than just a bracelet. It's a symbol of our everlasting friendship. Our friendship was something special, Something I've never experienced before. We were always there for each other no matter what. I spent all of my time with you, and I don't know how I'm going to survive without you in my life. Why didn't you ever tell me? I can't believe my best friend in the whole entire world couldn't even tell me how she was really feeling inside. Why couldn't you just let me help you? Maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe I could have helped you. You mean so much to me, and for you to just die like this, it was so sudden, so unexpected. So maybe this letter isn't for you. Maybe this was for me to try to wrap my head around the fact that I'll never get to see you again. I love you. Maybe this is not the final chapter. Maybe this is just the end of the beginning.